If you've never been to stay in or visit someone in a hospice, you might expect it to be somewhere morbid or depressing, but I can tell you now you'd be wrong. Hospiscare in Exeter is proof of that. Perhaps this will sound strange to some of you, but in many ways it's an uplifting place to be. Major Ralph James is 96, a veteran of Normandy and Dunkirk. It is though his diagnosis of terminal cancer that's proved one of his greatest challenges. But thanks to the love of his wonderful wife Audrey and the support of hospice staff who visit him at home, life's been made easier.
They said they were referring me to the hospice nurse. I thought, ooh, this sounds a bit final. I'm sort of shoved me into God's waiting room. But she came down, and Hilary Squire, and like a ray of sunshine when she comes into the house, lights everything up. I'm no longer standing on my own. I've got somebody at my elbow, always there to help. And above all, it gives me great peace of mind. They're there to help Audrey.
Someone who never thought she'd need the hospice was mum of two, Jo Montero Neto. Last Christmas though, aged 36, she was diagnosed with an aggressive form of esophagus cancer.
It was just so quick as a family, because the plan really was.
The plan was to try and get the children at an age where they were more independent.
That's right, and
That was
she
our
could
plan.
live with the cancer, but it never happened for her.
Jo died here, surrounded by family, and though losing her daughter was the most painful thing for any parent to experience, Shirley says she wouldn't have wanted her Jo to be anywhere else.
Her passing was surreal. When she did go, I thought, my God, where do we go from here? Because obviously Joanne never made a will or anything. We did go for a funeral. And there again, in steps hospice, and just guides you.
This hospice, though, is a charity and one that costs around £5 million a year.
We're really grateful for Text Santa to allow us to do this, because I think when people are really facing difficult struggles, we're just there to hold them and support them and just make it a little bit easier.
He's an elf and I'm an idiot.
So next time you think of a hospice, don't assume it's a sad place. Sonny here is living with a terminal illness, but he's still a loon.
Santa's a little helper.
I shall, though, leave the last word on just how invaluable your donations to Text Santa are to Major Ralph, because he puts it much better than I ever could.
Well, I would encourage people to support the hospice care to all they can, because they're doing a wonderful job. They just envelop you. So it's almost like getting a new family.